The Black Stars are going to be in action on the 28th of May. It is international friendly day. The matches that are going to be played, we have got one game coming on the 27th of March. It is Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. It's a semi-final. It's a 4-nation tournament, don't forget. Now, this 4-nation tournament, Ghana will be playing against Nigeria on the 28th of May. Today is the 26th, so that means the 28th is Wednesday. The team have already arrived in London. The games are going to be played at the Tetteh Community Stadium. If you don't know the Tetteh Community Stadium, that is where Brentford Football Club of the English Premier League play their games. Yep. Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago play on Tuesday, and then on the Wednesday, Nigeria and Ghana will also lock on. So Ghana needs to win against Nigeria to qualify for the next stage. That is the final of the competition. It's a 4-nation international friendly tournament. Well, now to the squad. Lawrence Atizigi is in there. Benjamin Asare has been mentioned as well. Benjamin Asare plays for Accra Hearts of Oak. Lawrence Atizigi features for St. Gallen in Switzerland. Joseph Tetteh Anang is also a goalkeeper for St. Patrick's Athletic. It's in Scotland. Yep. Gideon Mensah plays his football for AJ Auxerre in the French league. Ebenezer Annan plays his football for Red Star Belgrade in Serbia. Mohamed Salisu plays for AS Monaco in France. Stefan Ambrosius plays for St. Gallen in Switzerland. Aaron Essel is in North Texas, that is in the United States of America. Razak Simpson is a local player, plays his football for Nations FC, current league leaders of the Ghana Premier League. Well, Mamudu Kamaradini plays for Midiema Sporting Club, also based in the Ghana Premier League. Now, Caleb Yirenkyi plays for FC Norgeland. He's a new player in the setup. Abdul Samet Salis plays his football for Sunderland in the English Championship. They've qualified for the English Premier League now. Ibrahim Sulemana features for Atalanta in the Serie A. Abu Francis plays for Cercle Brugge in the Belgium League. Majid Ashimeru plays for Anderlecht in the Belgium League as well. Abdul Aziz Issah plays his football for Barcelona Athletic, the junior side of Barcelona in Spain. Lawrence Ejegun plays for Cercle Brugge as well in Belgium. Christopher Ba Bonsu plays for Genk in Belgium. Jordan Ayew plays his football for Leicester City in England. Thomas Brandon Asante plays his football for Coventry City in England. Felix Afenajan returns into the squad. Yep. Afenajan has made a return into the setup. He plays his football for Juventus Next Generation. That is the junior team of Juventus. Kwame Poku of Kumasi Asante Kotoko is in the setup. And then Mohammed Gadafi Fuseini plays for Union Saint-Gilloise in Belgium as well. So that is the squad. 23-man squad according to coach Otto Addo. Now, there are some absentees in the squad and I want to info you on that as well. If you look into the list released by the Ghana Football Association, they've mentioned players who are injured and those with minor injuries that could not be called into the setup. Now look at that. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin has been mentioned in the setup. Yep. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin has been mentioned. Abdul Mumin, Tariq Lamte, Ali Duseidu, Enes Niyama, Daniel Kofitre, Abdul Fatawi Shahaku, Iñaki Williams, Joseph Wolocott and Patrick Pfeiffer. These are the guys with injuries. Now Abdul Manaf Nuruddin is a goalkeeper for the Black Stars. Abdul Mumin is a defender, plays his football for Rayo Vallecano. Tariq Lamte plays his football for Brighton and Hove Albion, is currently injured. Ali Duseidu plays for Stade Rennes in the French Ligue 1. And Esnyama plays for Olympique Lyon. He's out with an ACL injury. Daniel Kofitre has been injured for a while now, and he's also not part of this squad. Abdul Fatawi Shahaku, Iñaki Williams plays for Bilbao. Joseph Wolocott and then Patrick Pfeiffer are all players that have not been mentioned in the setup. Now there are returnees into the squad, like someone like Abdul Samet Salis of Sunderland. Let's talk about the players who are returning into the setup. You know, Ghana has got some games in September, so if you are getting a spot in this team, that means you stand a chance of even playing in the World Cup next year. Because after that of September, there's also another international break or international matches for the 2026 World Cup in, I think, March. So you stand a chance of being a part of the Black Star squad for the World Cup if you continue your performances. Abdul is returning into the setup. He's been out for half of this season, but he's back. And then Felix Afenajan has been out of the team for 2 years now. Yep, 2 seasons he's been away. Majid Ashimere was also injured. He's back into the setup. Kwame Poku has been away for 4 seasons. He's playing for Kumasi Asante Kotoko now, and he scored 9 goals in 16 games for the Porcupine Warriors. Don't forget that. He last played for Ghana against South Africa in Johannesburg. So it's been a while now, and he's back in the setup. Well, Stefan Ambrosius also made his debut against Liberia. That was in September 2023, and he's also back into the frame. Usually you want to focus on the statistics and the performance of these players that have been mentioned to join the Black Stars for the first time. Now, God bless. Let's start with that of Joseph Tetteh Anang, St. Patrick Athletics. That is his football club. It's in Scotland. Now, this season, what has been the record for Joseph Tetteh Anang? He's going to be one of the goalkeepers alongside Benjamin Asari. He's played in 25 games this season for St. Patrick's Athletics. 25 games. He's conceded 28 goals and kept 10 clean sheets. 25 games, so keep it 10 clean sheets. That is Joseph Tetteh Anang for the Black Stars goalkeepers. Yes. Say yeah, Anang yeah. Who bought 25 matches now keep it 10 clean sheets. I think 2025 season as I'm making. That is from Joseph Tetteh Anang. Away from that to other players, Mohammed Gadafi Fuseini plays his football Union Saint-Gilloise. Yep, that is where he plays his football. Union Saint-Gilloise. A midfielder as well. He has played 44 games this season. He scored 11 goals, 3 assists. He's a midfielder, central midfielder. TNA. No, I'm a case where striker na goals and banner be phone lines now, Mr. New boys are about set up new year. The entire new boys are about set up them say we will need younger guys in the setup so that the oldest no kwa you be your mom be take over. Mohammed Gadafi Fuseini 44 matches, 11 goals, 3 assists. Impressive as a central midfielder. Issah. Essel is a defender. If you remember the Black Satellite squad that played in the under-20 tournament recently, where Ghana failed to qualify to the semi-finals. No, Ghana lost to Egypt. If you remember that, 6 games penwabo. In fact, since we movie match, yeah, but because he was on duty with the Black Satellites, he's played just 3 games in the last. There are 3 games on Mabono. Wabumu 2. He's played only 3 games in their last 6 because he was not available. That is Essel. He's a member of the Black Satellite. So it is about progression. You didn't free. I say Satellite said you need rap Black Stars. You could try no. Essel who ba sempa or tournament because the defensive play now show what Black Satellite's camp no. Okay. Now let's move on from that and then talk about Yirenkyi, who is also a player for FC Nordsjælland. He's played 27 games for FC Nordsjælland, 9 in the Superliga in Denmark. And he scored 5 goals and assisted 2. These are all young guys. Young guys. They don't about team. Like I said, it is about progression. That is the focus of Coach Otto Addo. Let's bring some young guys in if we have a lot of the players injured. Give them the opportunity. Someone like Yirenkyi, someone like Mohammed Fuseini, for instance. These are all younger guys that can help the team later. Ghana will be playing in the Unity Cup on Wednesday. That is our game time, our game day.